so warm. Don't you love the feel of a ceramic mug just like on your hands when it's warm like that? I want to rub it on my body. Is that weird? I made it weird early today. We're not 30 seconds in and I'm already talking about rubbing things on my body. Hello, Angel. And Michelle. Guten Tag, Shannon. Heather, come on. Daff, come show everybody your pretty haircut. Come here. Come here. Okay, you got to get a close-up real quick because Daff is looking amazing. Daff. Oh, look how pretty she is. She got a nice haircut. Doesn't she look nice, guys? Hello, good morning. Tuning in from Louisiana. Good morning. Hello, Alyssa. And I don't know if that's Bill or Bill's wife, but hello, Rebel. Sabine. Antolin. Good morning from Colorado Springs. And Callie, we got rocks in the house. Oh, we're going to do an episode of the podcast right after this. So we'll have a new episode for you coming up on Sunday. Hello from Indiana Hoosiers. The Hoosiers. Chris is getting a tattoo today. Lovely. So hello. Oh, you like my dining room chairs? Yes, I got those on Amazon. Super cheap. They're indoor-outdoor chairs, but I feel like that's the best for when you have a bunch of kids because they can literally just be wiped down, no cushions, no nothing, and it's much nicer because my kids ruin everything, and I'm not allowed to have nice things ever again. Well, maybe when they leave the house. Hello, first timer on the live feed, Kimberly, welcome. Oh, Jeb is here, hey. How hot is it in May? Gonna be going to Disney for 7 days. It's hot, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's relatively unpleasant. But the humidity isn't as bad. The humidity gets worse in July and August. Hey, Lori's here. Hello. Oh, yes, they're good ones, Melissa. Have them on your wish list. So, what a crazy week. We finally got back into town. We were away. I was at that conference, and then we had some family time. It was wonderful. We went to Turks and Caicos at a beaches resort, and boy, oh boy, was that the most beautiful beach I've ever seen in my whole wide world. It looks just like those National Geographic shows. It was amazing. It was wonderful. My children, though, are upset because we are home and they feel like I should still be making them pina coladas and strawberry daiquiris, and that has not happened. And so, hey, we got some teachers in the feed. Hello. So they really feel like they should be living a very lavish lifestyle, and now that we are home, they have been rudely awoken to the fact that they are not luxury people. We are not luxury people. So unfortunately for them, we are back home. I was excited to get back home. I am excited to be home. It was nice to get kind of back into the swing of things yesterday and shoot a video and rant a little bit and blah, blah, blah. And so it was wonderful. So I'm happy to be here. But one thing that I can tell you, no matter what, and no matter where you go, and no matter what you do, is even though we were in an extremely beautiful place, it was still our family, and we were still together, and yes, my kids still fought. So I don't know about you, but my kids, didn't matter that we were in like one of the most beautiful places on the globe, and they were literally given anything they want at this resort because they could just go up and order food or order drink. They still managed to find problems with each other, issues, and fight. So it does not matter when you take your children anywhere else, they are still going to fight with you, fight with each other, and find a problem. Now, there weren't as many, but they still fight. They still fight. It amazes me. It truly does. I don't feel like Dave and I fought while we were there, but I probably just ignored it, but I'm sure we did. But I don't feel like we fought while we were there. But we had a big fight yesterday. It doesn't matter where you go. Your kids are going to fight. They're still your kids. Just because I think that's why people get these really, really outrageous expectations of these trips. Like, we're going to go and do blah, 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 and my kids are going to love it, and everything is going to be so amazing and so wonderful. And it's like, well, they're still your kids, right? Like, you realize that. They're still your kids, and you're just moving them to a different location. And then they were so tired and stressed, and when we were trying to like get through the airport, and Sophia's on crutches, and so I'm carrying like extra backpacks, extra luggage, and then Brian is like, I can't walk anymore. My legs are so tired. And I'm like, I need you to walk. Well, she has a wheelchair. I'm like, she has a sprained ankle. Well, but I just can't. So then I'm carrying his backpack. My husband is carrying his suitcase because his legs were tired. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, seriously, kid, just help, just pitch in. You know, I can't move anymore. I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, so there's that. So there's that. But then yesterday, so of course, I'm a complete lunatic because we get home from the airport at 9 o'clock on Tuesday night. We pulled into our house because we had to fly out of Miami, and it took 4.5 hours to get home. Okay, we had to stop 3 times for bathroom breaks and food and blah, blah, blah. So it took 4.5 hours to drive home. We finally get home, and it's 9 o'clock. And so what did I do? But I decided I was going to do all of the laundry. And I probably had 8 loads of laundry to do from the vacation. But I was determined to stay up and complete all of it. So I didn't go to bed till 2 a.m. And so I was unpacking everything and putting everything away. Everybody else is asleep. I'm just folding and packing. And then, of course, I get up the next day, and I'm like, I'm really tired. My husband's like, well, nobody told you to do all the laundry. It's like, well, were you going to do it? Were you going to do this? Because, and he's like, well, no, but you could have done it today. And I was like, well, I have to work today. I have to work. There are things I have to do today. Therefore, I had to get this done. No, you didn't. No, you didn't, he said. So I said, oh, okay. All right. No problem. Hello, Michelle and Casey. So, yeah. So we got home late. I got all of that done. We worked all day all day Wednesday, all day yesterday. And then we got into a big fight yesterday because my toilet has been broken for months, okay? My toilet has been broken for months and for months and months and months. There's been an issue with the toilet not flushing, not filling up, getting clogged. So a couple months back, my husband was at Home Depot, and I said, could you please get the part to fix the toilet? Just please fix the toilet for me. I'd really just appreciate that. So he buys the part, and he sticks the part in the Home Depot bag next to the toilet. And so we're going to take a field trip into my bathroom. You'll have to excuse the mess because I wasn't planning on doing this. But I'm going to show you where the toilet pieces are to fix the toilet, okay? It's right here, and it's in this bag. And it's not been fixed. It's still broken. So yesterday, the toilet got unbelievably clogged. And so finally he came in to plunge it. It was the most disgusting scene. It looked like a crime scene, okay? Looks like a crime scene in my bathroom. And then after he plunged it and got it cleaned up, I looked at him and I said, are you gonna fix it now? Are you gonna take the parts out of the box and fix it now? And he said, no, not right now. No, not right now. So it's still sitting there. And I swore yesterday I was going to call a plumber if he didn't do it. I bluffed. I didn't do it. I did no such thing. I forgot to. And then I got pissed again this morning when I was standing in the bathroom and the toilet pieces were still in the box on the floor. I opened the box to read the instructions, and I was lost after line 2. I couldn't do it. I tried. I have my Christmas tree. I've had my Christmas tree up for over a month, but not because we are really weird people, but because, well, we are, but because I had to shoot a Christmas video. So yeah, no, it was nice to stay up late and get all the laundry done, Lynette. I was by myself. It was fine. And I got it done. Yes, you saw a Christmas tree. You saw a Christmas tree. There it is. So yeah, so it was one of those things. I'm gonna have to call a plumber because he's really holding firm on this "I'm not fixing it" thing. And it's ridiculous because it's really broken, and he's telling me it's not broken. I'm gonna have to just go in and do it myself. I have to, because me yelling at him doesn't work, and then me threatening to call a plumber and I don't do it doesn't work. So I'm gonna have to come up with a different plan of action. Yeah, well, I can get on the YouTube. I can do that. Yeah. Take the part back and buy a bottle of wine. It cost about the same. I think it was $10. Oh yeah, that tree has been, that's what I'm saying. This isn't new. The tree's been here a long time. The tree has been here a long time. I was shooting Christmas videos in September. I was just getting ahead of the curve. What am I dressing up as for Halloween? I think I'm gonna be a mom. I'm a bit of a Debbie Downer when it comes to Halloween. I take the kids out and we trick or treat, but I don't ever get dressed up. Yeah. I know, right, Candace? She says, I feel like you're talking about my husband. I think we're talking about all husbands a lot of times. But that's okay. I get back at him by folding his underpants on live Facebook. He's always a fan of that. So anywhoozle. Knee injections. Oh no, you'll be all right. Close your eyes, count to 10. I'm sure they numb you up pretty good. You're gonna be a mom bee? All right, Betsy, that's funny. Ooh, I just cut myself. I don't know how that happened. Jeez Louise, I'm a mess. Lynette, that's funny. I should go as Dave and he should go as me. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. That's funny. That is funny. I always say that I want to be my husband when I grow up. That's my go-to. When somebody's like, what do you want to be when you grow up? I'm like, my husband. He has it made. And then for Christmas, I always ask for a wife. What do you want for Christmas? A wife to do all of the things that I don't want to do because I feel like that's what I am to my husband. I do all of the things that he doesn't want to do. Although he does a lot of stuff that I don't want to do. So, wicked mom from the East, okay? Hey, Lauren. He's actually relatively handy. He's just, for whatever reason, not participating in this project. Free candy. Alyssa says, I dress up, but just because of the free candy. I definitely steal my kids' candy. No shame. No shame there. I don't know how I cut myself, but I did. I doubt it was from folding laundry. Never know. It was super intense. Intense laundry sesh. So we are getting back on track around here with the podcast. The podcast we're going to record it right after this, and it will be up on Sunday. And I'm really excited because we have a special guest on the podcast today. We have Christina Kuzmik, who I love. She's a friend of mine. She is a delight. delightful, delightful woman. And she's going to talk about all the new things that are coming up for her. And then we have our regular show. So it's exciting. And, you know, we've just been having so much fun with the podcast. It's been wonderful. So one sock, there's the one with no match. So I've really been loving the podcast, and I'm hoping you guys have been loving the podcast, and now you'll have a new episode to go listen to on Sunday. There are 6 other episodes that are up and ready to go. So you can, if you've not even heard of the podcast yet, it's called Take It or Leave It, an advice-ish podcast for parents. Somebody was just talking about the Christmas tree again. I've seen a lot of people doing Halloween trees this year. Halloween trees this year with like orange and black ribbons and pumpkins and stuff, and it looks super cool. Hello, Cindy. I know, why can't kids take off clothing normal? The best is when you get the pair of pants with the underwear still in them. It's like, seriously, you didn't have enough time to unwedge these gnarly panties from these pants? Oh, Christina, the Fortnite video. Yeah. Oh, Lisa, well, thank you. Lisa loves the podcast. Yeah, parenting tax. That's what they call it when you take your kids' candy. It's a parenting tax. Angela, my son said the same thing. He's 12, and he said he wasn't going to dress up for Halloween this year, and I told him that, no, he would be. We're going as a family, and he's going to dress up. So we're going tomorrow morning. My youngest has a soccer game, and then we're going to run over to Target to get Halloween costumes, and then my daughter has a Halloween party at the gymnastics place. So we're going to get everybody settled for Halloween tomorrow. A seasonal tree, yes. That's what I'm saying, though, Jessica. Why can't kids take off a pair of pants without their underwear being wedged all up in them? Like, just take them out. I wear yoga pants all the time. Your underwear definitely gets stuck in some yoga pants. But you know what you do? You flip them suckers right back out and you pull out the undies. Okay? I can't be washing them undies and you're wrapped all up in the pants like that. I can't do that. It's not going to get clean. I do. That's what I'm constantly pulling somebody's underwear out of something. What are you doing?
Are you live?
Yeah.
You're very quiet.
No. Tomorrow. Oh, I know. That's the other thing I have to do. And thank you for reminding me. I have to call and get the kids their flu shots scheduled for Monday. And I think I'm just going to go to Publix because they give them there. But I keep forgetting we were out of town, and now it's like I have to put that on the list. I have to take them. And they've been asking too. They're like, well, we haven't gotten our flu shot yet. Is that still happening? And I'm like, yeah, it's still happening. I have to call the doctors. So yeah. Well, I think we're all in agreement here that we hate pulling underwear out of other people's pants. You know, it's one thing to pull your own underwear out of a pair of pants. It's another thing to have to pull somebody else's underwear out of their pants. Think about that as a mom. Think about the things that we get to do that you really wouldn't want to ever have to do for somebody else, but you have to because you're a mom. Like, nobody wants to wipe anybody else's butt but their own. Yet you have to. As a mom, you have to wipe butts. You have to pull out gnarly underpants from people's pants. There's a lot of things that we do that it's like, I don't particularly want to do this. I don't want to clean up somebody else's vomit. I don't want to clean up my own vomit. I don't want to clean off of a toilet after somebody's had F7 diarrhea. But you'd have to do these things. Nobody wants to do that. Yes, Janet, that's not a scientific fact. That's an inaccuracy. The flu shot does not give you the flu. It's a dead strain. It does not give you the flu. And yes, a large majority of people do believe that to be true. It's urban legend. Candace has her kids trained. They're already doing their own laundry. Ah! Kendall says she washes her yoga pants with her underwear stuck in them. What? Yeah, there's a lot we didn't sign up for, somebody just said. That's being a mom, right? There's a lot of things that we're not signing up for that we get to do. The other thing that I can't stand is my kids wearing something for 0.3 seconds and then throwing it to the floor. First of all, this is not Project Runway, okay? We do not need a fashion show. You do not need 7 changes of clothes in a day. Second of all, that is still clean. You have had it on for 0.3 seconds. Fold that up and put that back in your drawer. We do not need this, okay? I do not need to do another load of laundry. My water bill is already expensive. You are killing the planet, okay? Single-handedly, child, killing the planet. This is on you. All the kids who wear clothes for 0.3 seconds. Yeah. I don't know. Are somebody confused with the point of, somebody said I'm confused with what the point of this is. The show? I don't know that there's a point. We just kind of chat on Friday mornings. I fold laundry, I sip herbal tea, and we talk. That's just the point. Not everyone's cup of tea. So if you're not enjoying it, there's this really neat thing on Facebook where you can just leave and then scroll to the next thing. So, yeah, I don't know that there is a point. We just hang out and chat and talk about real life. Yeah, clean laundry on the floor is a pet peeve. Yeah, my son will toss his clean clothes on the floor and then clean his room and his clean clothes go back in the laundry hamper. Oh, Lord, no. No, no, no. I'm amazed your kid cleans his room. Way to go. He is an amazing cook. He just made us, my cousin Eric just made us rosemary pork chops and pesto orzo the other night, and boy, oh boy, it was wonderful. Vicky says, I love the idea of the Friday morning talks. Well, thank you, Vicky. I love it too. Yeah, Jen says, the point is so we chat and we don't all run for the hills. Yes, exactly. I'm trying to prevent moms from running away. That's my goal. We all want to do it sometimes, every now and again. Or last night, my son took clean laundry out of the dryer. He was looking for his blanket, and it was in the dryer, and so he took it out and drug all of the clean laundry from the dryer to his room. I went through and found all my clean laundry just on the floor because he just needed to get his blanket out, and so he just left all the other stuff all over the floor. I was like, so this is what we're doing now. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, so anyway, streaks in the underwear, Natalie says. Now those are the worst. That's true. Streaks in the underpants are the worst. I've had to teach my kids that lesson time and again. You know what I mean? Like, be careful. It might not be a fart. You know, like you need to be paying attention at all times. Okay? So, yeah. So, it doesn't matter, Brandy says. There doesn't have to be a point. It's a pick-me-up and a validation, and we're talking about underpants. What's the problem? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right, well, I got to skedaddle because we're going to head over and start the podcast, but I just wanted to tell you all that I've missed you, and I'm so glad that we got to chat today. I'll see you Sunday night so we can talk about the podcast at 9 o'clock, and then you can download it. But, yeah. Cindy says, oh my God, it's 7 a.m. Turn your voice down, you'll wake the dead. You could scroll someplace else if my voice is bothersome, sweet pea. You don't have to like me. Although, how could you not? We had some trolls today. All right, guys. Have a fantastic weekend. And you guys enjoy all the soccer games and wonderful activities with your families this weekend. Pumpkin patches and corn mazes. And I will see you guys all Sunday night at 9 o'clock to chat about the podcast. Bye, guys.